Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Jada 1:32 scale Batman and Batmobile from the Batman. Thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each of you does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe, if you'd like to see more reviews or just help the channel out. Or both, that's even more awesomer. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you'll be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it. First up, as we normally do here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's take a look at the packaging. On the top, the Batman. And look, there's the Batman, and he's not sparkling. So that's awesome. DC. On the front, oh, forgot to say, there's a hook and a top window there to see a partial of the top of the vehicle. On the front, nice wide window showcasing the vehicle and the figure. The Batman. Batman and Batmobile. No sparkles. Ding. Die-cast figure. Easy. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print. You need a screwdriver. It's Hollywood Rides. We're here to help. And a barcode. Batman. On this side, the bat symbol. And a window showing a partial front view of the vehicle, and on the back, the bat symbol. Well, I said the back. That's not the back. That's this side. Now, on the back, nice. That helps. Nice product shot of the vehicle and the figure. The Batman. Some more small print, fine print, legalese, made in China print. Batman and Batmobile. UK, California. I don't know what all that is. Symbols I'm not going to learn. And Jada Toys, City of Industry, California. That, my friends, does it for a look at the packaging. Now let's take a look at the figure and the vehicle. More importantly, the vehicle. But we'll start with a look at the figure, and let's turn that handy dandy light on there. And not a bad little Batman. Plenty of paint apps like most of these Jada die-cast figures. And they do have some pretty good detail for the side. Not great detail, but pretty good for the size that they are. I can't imagine anything this size being much more detailed, especially being made of die-cast. So there's the Batman, and here is the Batmobile. So it's a very, very wide car. It does have a bit of flare here in the back as the bat wings, as I like to call them. And then the engine is all opened up, and there's the exhaust port, or the jet exhaust at least. Here's two other exhaust. It was all flaming up and moving, shooting flames out and stuff. It does have rubber tires on the bottom. A little bit of detail. I mean, there's lots of detail back here and some detail up here, but not much here. It just, you know, printed with some information of it. The 1:32 scale DC Comics, made in China. And, you know, I like this. I wasn't too sure about this at first until I saw the film, and then I was like, okay, that Batmobile is pretty cool. The doors on it do open, and that's on both sides, so that's a pretty cool little bonus. And there's roll cage on the inside of it, and you can see some of the details of the dash and the steering wheel and the center console. And there's all kind of good stuff in there. It's hard to see it with the camera, so I can't really get it in there good to see it, but there's a lot of little details in there. Nice little details. He's not expecting Robin because it's only a single seater. Even though I guess somebody could sit there, but it wouldn't be very comfortable at all. But of course the Batmobile isn't made for comfort. And then it's got these, I guess, side steps here. I don't know if I said this before. Tires are made out of rubber, just like all the other Jada 132 scale vehicles. Nice details here on the hood. I mean, this is a pretty cool looking little car. And the Batman here scales up nicely with it, I think. I don't know if these are exactly 132 scale figures, but if they're not, they are pretty darn close, in my opinion. Now that does it for a look at the figure and the vehicle. It's time for comparisons, and I guess we'll do the vehicles and figures at the same time. I have some other Batmobiles here. Actually, we'll do the vehicles first, and then we'll come back to the figures. So here we have the new one from the Batman, and here's the 1966 Barris Batmobile, which is still my favorite Batmobile. This car is just so, it's clean, and the lines are, it's just, this is a fabulous car. And my second favorite Batmobile of all time, the 89 Keaton Batmobile. And you can see how much smaller this one actually looks. They're supposed to be 132 scale, but I don't think they actually scale 132. This one and the 66 one, they look a little small to me, but I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Wow, this is so wide. And here we have the Batmobile from Batman the Animated Series, which is, you know, kind of based off of that 89 Batmobile. At least I always thought it was, with the long front and the cockpit that slides open. And this, I mean, this just looks so much bigger than this one. Alright, that's the vehicle comparisons. Let's take a look at figures. And we'll go in the same order. And this is the Pattinson Batman, and here's the Adam West Batman. And then here he is with the Keaton Batman. And the Conroy Batman, or the Animated Series Batman, whichever you prefer to call it. And then, of course, I do not have the Batman vs. Superman or Justice League, whatever the other one is. I really do not like that design of a Batmobile from the Snyder take on the Batmobile. I just really don't care for it, so I did not pick those up. So I don't have them for comparison. Darn. But that completes our comparison, ladies and gentlemen. For final thoughts on the Jada 1:32 scale Hollywood Rides, at least I think it said Hollywood Rides. If it didn't, it should. The Batman and the Batmobile. I don't know if I should say it that way, but I'm going to say it that way. The Batman and the Batmobile. Ooh. For final thoughts on this set, if you like 1/32 scale cars or 1/32 scale cars, diecast, and you like the Batman, you chances are you're gonna like this set. And the good thing about these is they scale really well with the new scale of Transformers. So if you have Siege, Earthrise, Kingdom, Legacy, those vehicle modes scale pretty well into 1/32 scale. And, you know, pretty good amount of detail on this one. And again, if you like the Batman and you like Matt Reeves' take on it, then you're probably gonna like this. And there's, I don't know about everybody's Walmart, but at my Walmart there's tons and tons of these things. So, you know, it shouldn't be an issue for anybody that wants one to find one. Well, that completes the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Operators are standing by to take your view or your order for review. Just click the link. It's easier. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or just to help the channel out, or both. That's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, I was going to say let's get into it, but that is not the end. That's a wrap, folks. And I'll see you next time.